It feels like we're going to a third.
Big claims, but we'll see. Monte on the T side would love to do this in 2. forZe, something to prove. Aggression, top mid. Morris spots it out. Shelfie is just gonna slink back towards the connector. Monte are very spread out. They're expecting an aggressive push everywhere on the map.
Yeah, they got it at the first instance, but it's whether they get it at the second. Flash set up now for Shelfie to investigate underpass. No one there. It's Krasnal playing a lot further back, and that inspires Monte to have a look in towards mid. Shelfie gets the contact again, and he's just been so mobile. Trying to set Nickelback on the angle in towards window. But with Monte not finding anything, they're now going to group together. 2 players were over towards A this entire time. They're going to grab the bomb and execute.
And forZe are aware. They've got players 3 present. Well, make that 2. But a third rotates through the connector. They're just deleting them on the entry through. Nickelback finally gets one back. There's no smoke to cover up jungle, just one in connector. And the 3 remaining CTs are playing around it.
They're going B. Look at the space that Krasnal's got. He's got the entirety of the site, and he could just lock off these rotates.
He has heard this player in ladder. Oh, Krasnal. Maybe just extends a bit too far. He just sat there, just been patient. Team could have rotated. Now they try to take the space back on A, but it's gone. Morrow's looking. Okay, hold up. A shot through. Continues to scale. Can't find the shot. Monte, overcook it.
Yeah, they do. Look, it was a good disengage, but once you've committed the bomb out of A into B, that shouldn't be Krasnal pushing and going into that spot. He could have tucked just by the cash register and held for the rotates, but at the same time, if a player from CT catches him immediately, I think he wanted to go towards murder hole, get that kill, and then suddenly he can then focus all his attention towards CT spawn. Didn't result in the success story. Important shot being hit. We're in a familiar scenario for Monte, losing the pistol, just having a couple of deagles in play, but back to A we go.
Go out fast. And no success. MP9s farm it up. Deagles. I kind of question buying the deagles there if you're just going to run into the site, to be honest, but I give it a go.
Good old college try. But this was just clean. Nothing really to write home about, of course, but the thing is, for the future of this round, is the fact that you are on 3 MP9s and a FAMAS against 3 AKs and 2 Galils. Deep smokes being put down by forZe. That's to take and claim space in towards mid. But yet again, Monte are hitting A. They're so reliant on this execute working, and with Tanir being mollied out of position, the flashbangs are actually so good from Smooya. Finally, one player will burn alive. It's not Tanir. He's still under Palace.
Yeah, somehow still alive. Surely days are numbered. And there's the kill. He's playing forward. Shelfie actually might just bait this presence by showing himself on that jump peak. Flash over. Smooya. Looking to get ratty with it. Good spam damage, though. That's huge. He doesn't go for the swing, though. So the bomb does get planted. Now he's going to start to extend. Looking for the 5, but Ryu hits 2. And Gizmy finds the follow-up. Monte, get on the board.
That's really good communication from Monte there, especially with the 2 low HP players. Gizmy plants the bomb and then just makes sure that he's taking all the attention. He's been a distraction, but most importantly, not dying. So at any moment, Ryu can swing from that position. Great flashes in the first instance to allow forZe back into the fight on A. But it's just too concentrated in towards Tetris from Monte. And as soon as Tanir puts that smoke down to extinguish the molly, he can't see a damn thing. Smoke blown, but no shots connected. Instead, it's damage going on both Smooya and Nickelback. And Nickelback is subjected to a life underpass. He needs to fight his way out of it. And that molly really isn't going to help things. Spam doesn't work. How's he alive?
That's ridiculous. Oh, Sultan. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
What?
How does Nickelback not just kill him?
Oh, Ryu does. Nice shot. Smooya on the angle. We'll keep B at least kind of supervised for now. Warro and Gizmy are worlds apart, and the only space they've got in mid.
Yeah, this round feels a bit more face it pug, doesn't it? What's the play? Looks like they want to maybe go towards B. Still going to be a little disconnected. The AWP is present. Gizmy's just going fast solo. That molly actually does force Smooya back. And he's giving him the respect. Cheeky angle. Ready for Gizmy to cross. I think he was just holding for short and is rewarded with a free kill. Now has to, Warro and Smooya. A great round, 3 in it for him.
Yeah, really nice round out of Smooya. Essential shots being hit to knock down the B presence that Ryu had created. The fact that DemQQ able to spin on Nickelback is a saving grace here, because that allows the room for Ryu to work up middle in the first place. So gaps are definitely being presented here by forZe. Monte have realized that as soon as they see one player on one side of the map, there's pockets of space to be acquired on the other. That round it was through mid, but it's the AWP ringing out, and finally get a showcase of what Smooya can do.
I don't really know what Gizmy was doing in that round either. Because he had the bomb. Oh well, either way. Nice little setup with Shelfie. Balcony. Plays a bit of trigger discipline. Now he's going to reveal himself, and he gets all of them. 3 for Shelfie. No issues.
Yeah, 6 spray. Putting the heads on the mantelpiece for Shelfie. And Esme is there just to clean up. The baited position, they just weren't ready for him whatsoever, but it's the second shot on towards short that's so sick. And then he just adjusts back in time on the balcony. Here it is again. Don't quite see it from his POV, but my God, that was clean. All starting to run away with this a little bit. Monte, they're in a familiar situation on that T side where they can't stick the bomb down, which means you're in the awkward situation financially. Hero Galil for Krasnal. That is not a lovely sentence to be saying. He's already down to 50 HP.
Yeah.
Was this smoke fade? Okay.
What?
How has DemQQ won that fight? It feels like there'd be space up towards connector, but Shelfie's occupying under, which means he knows they've fallen all the way back to spawn, at the very least. But Monte are resetting through mid themselves.
Oh. Okay, Shelfie. Oh, there's no way, DemQQ. The timing! That's shocking. Oh, Shelfie, that one's gonna hurt. DemQQ has no health. He just walks through, catches the timing. At least Smooya spots 1. That's over towards Catwalk. Don't know if he saw the bomb, just the single player.
Yeah, you go A here.
Yeah. Smooya is going to be in the right place.
They're really hoping this 8 HP Deagle can find another kill, or at least put enough pressure on where Smooya, his crosshair is drawn up and they come out connector. He spotted one in towards Palace. That goes over towards Celta, and now Smooya's playing a lot more passive. This gives a lot of breathing room now for Monte, but they don't know potentially whether Smooya's still here. Fake out, missed shot, Krasnal punishes, and Celta's now at a 1-on-3, and he wants nothing to do with this round.
Yeah, it just feels like an outplay, right? Like, I mean, DemQQ gets incredibly lucky. That's the second time we've seen him just get insanely lucky on one of these timing kills. Like, if he'd been a second earlier, he was dead. The first kill's sick from him, just lurking out that smoke. Like, that's a gnarly shot, but second's a bit BS, and then his presence in Palace is enough to make Smooya play passive. And Smooya, you know, it feels like he's got the right play to deny the bomb, but misses the shot, and Krasnal, long range. Smooya wasn't expecting a player to swing from that position. Nowhere for him to run to.
It's actually really clever keeping all of Monte in top middle there in the mid round, and you're just letting DemQQ work with low HP. Because when he gets this kill on towards Shelfie, if you're Monte, you're probably expecting sort of aggressiveness to come out on the other extremity. And then as soon as you see Smooya take the shot, holding deep on that connector line, you know that it's probably clear. The AWP's over at A, holding mid, and then the rifle is over at B. So that's why DemQQ feels so confident just to run the entire way in Palace. It's a bit more aggression early, while Smooya's holding Palace. The MP9's a walk through ramp, but Monte want B, and Celta's going to be tested here.
Good luck, Celta. Solo. Shelfie's going to slowly make his way over, but he's not going to get there in time. Smoke is down. Dust decides to extend out, and he's found a great gap. Hadn't scaled in yet, and Smooya finds the lurk, so it looked like a good timing for Monte to hit. It's actually fallen flat in their faces. Still a while they can work it back to their advantage, but without much utility. It becomes hard to lock off these angles. This CT smoke has actually maybe helped them a little bit. Although, it might have a gap on one of the sides.
They're just penned in. They're completely confined. Which means they have to go looking for kills. And where you've got a double up in towards short, a double up in towards market, you're at least guaranteed a trade here if you're forZe. Nickelback's going to be on the angle. Tanir will then swing from up high. Warrow is so locked in on this position. 35 seconds. Gizmy needs to stick the plant. There is that boost for the follow-up. Can't connect. And that's where the entirety of forZe spring into action. No bomb plant again from Monte and forZe. That's a fantastic way to contain your opponent.
Yeah, and that was just with the perfect hit onto B too, right? 1 for 1 in, but they take a little bit too long to get into the site itself. Midler gets spotted out. And the information gathering on ramp is like the perfect time just as they're going into B.
It's also Shelfie as well, getting a bit cheeky, getting ahead of the molly. Smooya short jump. Not found. Instead, the boost gets dismantled from the bottom down from Shelfie. Double AWP here for the CT side. And Gizmy underpass. Trying to get cheeky with it, but Shelfie's having none of it. Warrow dealt with, and suddenly a 5-on-3 feels really good, especially with all the nades landing at Gizmy's feet. He can't do anything.
Double off in mid. That's kind of crazy. But hey, it worked, so you take it. Although, DemQQ just walked in and killed 2 people. Nickelback's on fire. DemQQ just decides this is his round. 3 for him. Celta's looking for this long-range duel onto Krasnal, who has the bomb.
Wait, what was that kill? He just shot Gizmy through the smoke. He wasn't even aiming at him. And now Smooth's on the angle. Cross will get the bomb down. A 2-on-2 that feels very winnable, but you've also got to consider the money if you're forZe. And where Smooth is so committed over at short, if Celta finds anything, that will draw Smooth in.
It's all on Celta. Krasnal falls off the angle though. No way to flush him out. This AWP is fairly exposed and doesn't matter. DemQQ's got 4. Don't know if the ace will be allowed, although sticking around is Smooya. DemQQ's actually hunting this. I don't think he'll be able to go any further though, so the AWP will be saved. That's just DemQQ saying, I'm going to take this round.
That was so sick. Again, it's his timing with Monte coming up connector. I think it was Gizmy that was actually first contact, and you see that the player on default just spins around and takes a look at him. And that gives the perfect moment of opportunity for DemQQ to walk out coordinated with his team. Love to see these highlights again, because this is how it all started. The double AWP's providing the success, and the spray transfer is so sick. That's that BS kill that Celta gets on Gizmy, but it's all DemQQ.
See, that's the sort of play that people see and they think, oh yeah, I'm going to be the Palace lurk. And then just sit in Palace for a minute every single round. You know who you are.
Guys, I got time in 40 seconds.
Oops,
oh, you're all dead. But I had time in. God, so many maps to veto now D2's back.
Oh, yeah.
Gross. Neither's the buy. Look at this. Out of forZe and Monte are going straight back to A. They've been having a lot of success here. So it makes logical sense on a low buy. They know the economy's in a little bit of disarray. They're going to try and go for it. Smear on the angle. It's sandbags. It's committed. And Ryu takes his head clean off. Gets in here. Finds anything? No. The flashbangs are exceptional.
So is DemQQ. Spray onto the second after the headshot. They had 4 players ready for the fights, but not ready for the utility. The swings. Monte just overwhelmed, and forZe can't even fight back.
Good call out of Warrow again, just to go back for just a simple execute play. Oh, he's even naded Celta. They know he's locked in here. Send DemQQ on the hunt, why not? Give him another kill. Gotta move if you're Celta. So he'll live. With an MP9 no less, but suddenly from 5-2, Monte have made this 5-4.
Terrorists win.
It feels like they're starting to get a roll on this T side. And that was kind of the story on Nuke as well, right? I feel like it took them a little bit to kind of work out how forZe were playing it. Because there's no tape on this team, right? So you're kind of working it out on the fly in a lot of instances. And to be fair to forZe, that they are bringing out a lot of interesting variations, right? Like double off in mid. It's not every day.
No, but again, this is more comfort for forZe players. Just on this map, just being able to kind of take initiative into your own hands. We've seen that a lot more out of Smooya, and we need to keep seeing it a lot more out of him. I think the pushes underpass also been working quite successful between Nickelback and Shalfie. So there's definitely moments here for forZe. It's just whether they can keep themselves unpredictable. Because towards the tail end of Nuke, that's where Monte were able to undo them, because they realized what was going on and they adjusted. Not looking to this round for anything special out of the CT side, but maybe in the follow-up. Unless there's anything catastrophic going down here with the MP9 and the pistols, Monte should be equalizing the scoreline momentarily.
Do they hear all of that?
Yeah, a little bit, in towards top mid.
Had some players close. Here's your deadliest weapon. Crunchy nade. And a stack onto B. And yeah, I actually think this call from Monte is because they know that forZe cleared ramp.
Yeah, Tanir only one here. I guess Nickelback is here as well, but he, again, disconnected. Has got a smoke that he could put down to be a bit of a pain, but ultimately, you got to clear this out if you're Monte. You know they're going to be checking every single corner, and it's USPs. 35 seconds, though. However, USP doesn't connect, Gizmy. It just spins around on the swivel. With DemQQ lurking. Yeah, it's locked in. It's fine. If you're Monte. This goes 5. Fake plant. You gonna punch it in now? Okay, you are. Oh, fine.
Some eco frags. Shelfie's got the Zeus. There we go. Finally, DemQQ's going to be the one that gets timed.
Knife? Oh.
Well, you know, AK, decent upgrade. You take it.
Terrorists win.
True, but at the same time, Can Celta drop an AWP? It feels like he can, but will he is another question, because then he'll be light on utility. There's a much more of a patient round, a slow burner from Monte. They want to make sure they're just not making any mistakes. Smia has been given that AWP. Celta has dropped it over. I think Smia's dropped him utility in return. So it's a decent trade. It's now whether this AWP can fire on all cylinders once more.
Yeah, and Smia has been having a fair bit of impact with it, so need to continue that. HE doesn't blow that smoke, but Gizmy's in trouble. In a lot of trouble. He's been bombarded. Realizes it's time to leave. Meanwhile, though, Monte will strike into the B bomb site. Oh, the spam almost catches Celta. In fact, it does. The final bullets. As Krasner was falling off, that one is brutal if you're Celta. Bomb's still not planted, though. Nickelback trying to get cheeky with it, and there's no cheekiness here. Moro covers up all bases. Tanir's got to run away.
Oh. And I don't think he's going to live now, because everyone's going to be chasing him. They know he's been legged. Again, this is a really good adjustment from Monte, because the way that forZe have been playing the B bomb site is they've been rotating players proactively in towards market door. They've been trying to lock off the jump up from Van. They've been trying to deny the bomb and getting cheeky with it. So Waro steps in. There's also Gizmy staying alive there, everything in towards top middle, because it allows this space to be taken from Krasnell and his partner in crime over towards Van. Then once Waro gets on these angles, I mean, good luck getting him off it.
So not the prettiest buy, but it starts. The kill for Smia. AWP removed, and a great... Well, actually, I think that was his own flashbang.
No.
There was a second one? Okay.
Yep.
Unlucky timing then. forZe, despite the lackluster buy, should be in a... Well, never mind. Hold up.
Oh, there. Oh, hello. Hand spotted as well. Krasnell gets 2. And suddenly it is now equal with Nickelback finding Ryu. Where's Celta in all of this? Underpass. Trying to be a little bit of a menace, but DemQQ's got the bomb and he's going B. Nickelback, nice flick. Makes this round a conversation piece. DemQQ can now accelerate. He'll get to B in time and shouldn't be heard by Celta. But what can he do with this after plant? Where's he going to put himself?
Yeah, there's no kit. Oh, he's throwing the molly. He's actually not planting the bomb. But they're going to realize the bomb's not planted, right? So they don't need to get aggressive yet. Nickelback is going to peek. DemQQ baiting out. Seeing if Celta will fall for it. It's going to commit to the plot now, Celta. Creepy and crawling has gotten around the backside. DemQQ not going to be ready. A nice attempt in the 1v2, but forZe will find the defuse and even us up 6 apiece.
a jet set, a high class, high fashion. No time to talk, no distractions. I bet you never met anyone else like me. If you're searching, I'll be in the VIP. VIP. It's all in the acronym. A very important person is coming in. And there's nowhere in the world I haven't been. If you don't understand, let me tell you again. I know my place and I come first. You wanna live like this, get to work. It's all a race and I come first. I take it all, it's what I deserve. I know my place and I come first. You wanna live like this, get to work. It's all a race and I come first. I take it all, it's what I deserve. I've got those diamonds, I've got that gold. Going once, going twice, going 3 times sold. I've got the class and I've got that style. Everyone is looking at me, they be staring for a while. Who said money can't make me happy? I called the bluff, but they thought they had me. And if they think they could ever get past me, I built my wall, this designer Versace. I bet you never met anyone else like me. If you're searching, I'll be in the VIP. VIP. It's all in the acronym. A very important person is coming in. And there's nowhere in the world I haven't been. If you don't understand, let me tell you again. I know my place and I come first. You wanna live like this, get to work. It's all a race and I come first.
Up to KD to make it through.
Gizmy, Smooya, Mezzy, UK's taking over Pro League. And here we are with 6-6 half between Monte and forZe. Monte now swap over to that CT side after stabilizing a little bit with 4 rounds in a row to close that T side. That's what they've got up their sleeve, or is forZe going to force us to that decided overpass?
There's also Gamer Legion. Got Ash.
And Volt.
Yeah.
So many.
All right. Hit into the A-bomb site. Ryu doesn't even get a chance to shoot back. DemQQ's gushed and has to fall back. Celtics taking full control. There is a flank. That's the key element, and a kit in play.
It all depends on how many of these players are going to commit in towards spawn. Gizmy holding for it, and Crosser and DemQQ, they're still here. This is going to be an absolute biff on towards ramp. And immediately, the fights, oh, they're all going Monte's way. Suddenly, Nickelback is cowering in the corner, wondering what's gone wrong. Warrow spots him out on that flank, and Monte's going to be able to defuse.
What did go wrong? It felt like forZe had everything in the perfect position. They had all of the control. They had the opening kill. They had to play gushed.
As soon as you see, if I take a look at the positions that Monte were occupying, Gizmy's kind of just in the open, but selling the idea that there's not many players there. At maximum 2. But DemQQ's tucked around the corner. They're not ready for him. As soon as they lose that first player to the flashbang, you see the forZe are scampering back because they're worried about potentially being overwhelmed. But that's exactly what happens. They just get completely decimated. Monte swing on their terms. But that's what forZe are going to be doing, though. They want to just be kind of playing these really simple rounds of face value. And then you get set up for the best opportunity for your stars to shine. Because these entries were super clean. The Shelfie clear on Ryu was everything. But yeah, I think players playing anti-flash as well for forZe, fully expecting a utility to come and support. Instead, it's just pure contact.
Yeah, big round from Gizmy and Krasnal. So we are going to have that force spy. One gun removed immediately by DemQQ. So a good start to the proceedings. Smooya's got a nice little timing to slip to Tetris. What can he achieve with this positioning?
Yeah, he's ratting it out in the corner, hoping the DemQQ pushes and he can strike from Tetris. Not happening. It's a stalemate right now, just all over the server. But once they've got really deep control in towards mid because of Krasnal and Gizmy, forZe have got to go into one of these positions and battle their way out of Monte's chokehold on the situation. The A players retreated a little bit. DemQQ is Still first point of contact. Smooya moves, but goes straight into DemQQ. That should enable Tanir to have a little poke and prod, but Waro spotted. Yet again, where there's one player from Monte, there's always a second one in close pursuit.
Yeah, it's going to feel bad for Smooya, who'd been sitting there for like 50 seconds, and DemQQ just, on his little stroll out, spots him as he decides to make some moves. So forZe going to send these 2 rifles into B, which, to be fair, is open. But trying to take a bit too much space. Now your bomb is stuck at bench. Warrior's incredibly passive position sets him up for success, and Monte don't lose a single player to the force from forZe.
So many little angles being adopted, just tucking themselves into corners, just being horrible to try and play against. Important kill from Ryu. On towards Xiaofi, just making sure that they can't cross. The right idea, and forZe have realized that, hey, well, we put a lot of pressure in towards ramp and a little bit in towards mid, and B was by and large open. So they're going to try and send it that way with the pistols. It's all a bit of a fake out, though, because Smooya's got the bomb on his back at A.
Hero rifle spotted. Brought over by Tanir. And removed. Picked up, but Smooya's long with the armor, and he's not present to even pass this over to. He was hoping to maybe catch timing to slink into A and get the bomb down, but Monte taking good control. They've pushed all the way out with Waro. So he's got them if they decide to fall back from this position. They know that there's minimum 1. I think they might have even spotted all 3 players that were underpass. Or suppose, actually, sorry. Wait, one of them died. So yeah, they know there's 2 players still present here. It is going to allow the bomb plants. This is going to work.
Yeah. This is a really nice angle from Ryu. Celta not ready whatsoever. Tanir on the trade, not happening. But here comes Smooya. Still worried about potentially players being here. But now it's just been cleared out by Waro. Digits planted, surely in a sec. Smooya's just making doubly sure. No one's in CT. So he'll plant the bomb with 20 seconds left. Can he get anything off the back of it?
All right, let's see it. Smooya, highlight incoming. There's one. A bit of damage. Information, looking for DemQQ. He'd love to find this one. That's an M4 he can pick up. And this now looks a little bit more doable. Molotov even going to be thrown forward. Surely not. A 1 versus 4. No, the bomb's being defused. He can't stop it. Gets the kill, but the bomb out from under him. A fantastic attempt from Smooya, but not quite enough.
That's a really nice try. And it's really, his positioning's fantastic there. As soon as he gets the first kill, doesn't commit into the stairs fight, able to catch DemQQ out of utility in towards spawn. Then he recovers the rifle. And of course, it's a little bit of a feint from the movement just to enable that defuse to come through. But the fact he even grabs that kill makes it contestable. It's an expensive round for Monte to suffer. This was such a critical attempt here, but the bomb already being stuck makes it just so difficult for him. His reward is an AWP.
Actually, such a good kill he gets onto Wario as well. That was a hard fight. And Xiaofi, he takes a few hard fights as well. The flames push him forward, but it doesn't matter. He gets a double. Monte always seem to respond as soon as they lose these opening kills, even if there's 2. They respond with 3.
Tanir's in a great spot, though. They won't know about him. Flashbang's great. DemQQ's got no idea that Tanir's here. And Smooya's brought his way forward. I like this as well. You give the bomb to the rifler so Smooya can hold the angle, but he just moves off it at the worst possible moment. Gizmy grabs another kill, and he knows that Smooya's locked in. Fantastic nade. Smooya needs to peek on top of the box. He finds one. And now Gizmy, gets dealt with. No scope from Smooya. This time the clutch range true.
There's the highlight he was looking for. 1v4 almost converted. 1v2 nails it. HE to the face.
Do a kiss to Gizmy.
Doesn't matter. Is that a no scope at the end as well, that final kill?
Yeah, of course it is.
Points. Wouldn't expect anything less. Beautiful.
What round? Xiaofi looking to find the same openers as well in towards short. This time not happening. He's going to be the lurk element through connector as forZe come through in towards A. Gizmy finds the first, immediately traded, and the player under Palace feels not long for this. Well, DemQQ has just walked through the smoke, and he's dealt with one. Crastal's found another on the 5-7. This is all up to smooya once more. Another clutch effort for that man. Could be 2 out of 3, and that wouldn't be too bad whatsoever. Locks himself in towards Tetris. Hopes for the aggression. Not happening. Monte, regroup.
But he is locked in. 1 clutch to his name. 3 rounds in a row he's been in this position. And this one's, you know, it's achievable. He has space to work with. And some time. Warrior's got no armor. There's no kit either, so has to be the kill that Monte will need to find. smooya's been given all of the space to work with. So a bomb plant is his if he drops down into sight. And he's going to stick it. So now they know. But up over the top, what an angle from smooya. Hits the first and the follow-up straight after. Back-to-back 1v2s from smooya.
Yeah, and he stands up. He's the ultimate shithouse. It's smooya. And he gives it right to Monte again. Such a sick round from him. And it's just all these continuous elevation changes in his clutches. You'll notice in all of them, he always goes up and over. And then it's the immediate swing below it. forZe call a pause just to get another timeout, just to guarantee it's a couple of seconds. I think Xiaofi's shushing and saying, look, we can't rely on these clutches. Whilst they are amazing out of smooya, we can't let it get in that position, because think about what Monte had in that round. It was a 4-spy, but there was pistols, there was SMGs in play. It should have even been put in a position for smooya to clutch in the first place. Yet he delivers. Yet he keeps forZe afloat. Sharp with it.
And that's put Monte in their place. Clean up crew in mid. Monte getting this one over as quickly as possible. I'll just lose the one on the T side. We are tied up. Thanks to the heroics of smooya.
No warp for Warrior either, unless someone could afford it. I don't think they can, though. No be a compromise and no armor. So we're going to see all rifles here. At least there's some utility here. 1 kit on Gizmy. But he's been that player that's been taking a lot of contact in towards mid. He's been floating in towards connector as well. Maybe we start to see some aggressiveness out of Monte. Instead, we see out of forZe. Look at Celta. He's already in ladder. Crastal not ready for it whatsoever. B bomb site open if you get past Rio.
Rio's scared. Look at this position. He's fallen back. Oh, actually, looked like a good moment. Could have been 2. The speed is perfect. Moro can't go any further. It's blocked out by the orb. They're taking the lead.
Yeah, you're a bit shell-shocked from all of these clutches going in favor of forZe. Monte, they know they haven't got the economy to really contest for these sort of retakes. The utility is a little bit barren as well if you go for this. Sure, there's smokes, but it's 2 flashbangs. There's no disruptive utility when it comes to incendiaries or nades to really force players out of positions. Something they relied on a lot in Nuke on that CT side. So they're going to save. Prioritize these rifles and bring them forward in towards the next. But the momentum, it's definitely with forZe.
Yeah, it's 4 in a row.
This round we play like this.
Doesn't matter that half of those were clutches. They still count. Smear gives the team a lifeline and they grab onto it and they don't let go.
Going to invest a little bit around this Monte, of course, but keep enough money to buy into the next round. Moro will definitely be on an AWP in round 21. Quicker boost. Krasnal in ladder this time ready for Celta's push, but that hasn't come in. Instead, it's back to regularly scheduled programming, defaulting for forZe, flash play. Gives info at ramp, but again, that goes both ways. The info will be heard of the flash by the players in towards mid, and look at them scaling immediately towards this B split.
Not giving it a go. Rotations, will they come through in time? Good tag with the 5-7. Looking for further damage. He's dancing around the flames, and he's still finding so much damage. Look how low they are. Set up for this MP9 to find success. It's Smooya with all the HP, the HE. It's perfect, but the bomb still goes down. Gizmy spots one close. Great flashbang to set him up, and it's Smooya again. Surely not. Surely not another clutch. No, DemQQ's not going to let him do it.
How much damage does Ryu get there? Like, it's absolutely astronomical. The amount of dinks he's getting with the 5-7, he's even standing in the molly, and he's just buying time. Valuable seconds for all the crosshairs to be focused on him, so the players can come in from short, such as Krasnal, and just mop up the pieces with the SMGs. A round that felt a little bit unexpected out of Monte, but one that they pull right up their sleeve. If you're forZe, that's the momentum completely shattered, but they've got money after winning so many rounds in a row, 4 back-to-back in succession. They go for an execute straight out the gate. It's going to be towards A, and currently, DemQQ, only player here. Gizmy slides over. Shalfie once again back to his reliable, trusty spot behind the tap in mid.
First kill goes with the tease, spamming out DemQQ. But Gizmy steps in for 2. He's seen another one crossing onto default. Ryu's able to find his in mid. Whoa, cool, could be in trouble. Nero's cross to CT. Smooya's just going for the bomb plant. He wants to play this post plant. Flames go forward, causing some issues. Gizmy's burning. And Tania supporting. Being mobile, being active. He might find another. Krasnal is close. The flashbang good to set him up, and he converts it. A 2v4 this time around. And it's a good crossfire. Smooya has has Tania's back, but Gizmy wants to go for that backstab, and there's Tania. Shot comes through, Smooya hits his, and it's the 2v4. forZe from every disadvantage, they make it theirs.
Got to take a pause if you're Monte, because that, again, is a huge round, and it's all orchestrated by Smooya. He's so composed in these situations. Tania finds that first kill, but Smooya sets him up not once, but twice with utility. The flashbang over towards stairs so he can swing close, and then the one deep in towards CT, and from there you can establish that crossfire. forZe get another. Monte, they have one final investment, but if they lose this... Matt Free's written all over it. Gizmy is trying his very best. He keeps finding these opening kills.
It is the Battle of Britain. 2-player advantage for Monte. But Smooya's alive. Smooya is alive with that AWP in his hand. And he's going to be needed. One comes through. He's low. Warrior's looking. No clutch this time.
If you're Monte, you need to put yourself in a position where you don't get to post plants. You need to try and deny forZe entering your bomb site, or if you allow them on there, you got to get them off, and you got to retake before the bomb can even go down, because it's in those high pressure environment moments that they are starting to crumble under the pressure. You got to remember that this team of forZe, they've come together last minute. They're playing with 2 stand-ins. The pressure is not on them to perform. The pressure is not on them to try and recover these situations, but they are doing, and it's affecting Monte quite a lot. Final timeout now being called. The money, it's not great, I'm gonna be honest, but you've just seen as that transition closed that Smooya's just bought an AWP.
It's crazy, this performance from Smooya. His first LAN, international LAN in what? 6, 9, 12 months? It's just been epic LANs. But the bed and brother has built him into the machine he is today. And oh, he strikes again. Opening frag for Smooya.
Great one to find. Because now, if you're Monte, you have to go and reassess the situation in towards middle. That's why Warro has actually jumped out the window in mid and has now positioned himself in connector. Crastal comes over for support. Celta worried about a push under. But that's not going to be the case. forZe can completely take the sting out of this round and completely grind it to a halt to force a reaction out of Monte. And wherever Monte go, all bases are covered. Shalfie holding deep mid. Player in ramp. Player in palace. Sounds like even holding under.
Smooya and Warro. And of course, it's Smooya taking it again. A follow-up kill for him. You can do it on a rainy night in Kettering, and you can do it in the sunshine in Malta. Dragging his team through this. Another DemQQ falls to that AWP.
What?
That's a wild kill for Ryu, but it's still a tricky 2v3. Smooya is in the back lines with the AWP. Now, they're aware of his position, but it's making it so difficult to retake. There we go. Krasnov finds the kill. And now you're in this 2v2, and you're going for this. This is the round that makes the game. Success here will put Monte in the prime position to take this 2-0, but Shalfie, he wants to get it done. And that's going to be map point for forZe.
Yeah, OT or bust now for Monte. Otherwise, Overpass waits in the wings. And by Smooya being there, you're right, it completely delayed that retake. You see that Ryu just could not peek from market window because he knew his back was exposed to jungle. Yeah, again, it's another round to add to the ever-growing highlight reel at Pro League for Smooya. With no utility on this retake, it feels impossible and improbable. This buy hasn't got everything you'd desire if you're Monte, but it's enough, potentially, to get you over the line. And Tanir on a Mac 10 as well. Pretty much call it even. No AWP for Smooya. That is the big talking point right now in round 24. No AWP that's been used to great effect in this second half.
Patience from forZe. Monte are locked into both bomb sites. No presence towards middle. forZe hold for any sort of aggressive play, but it's not come just yet. The split gets set up for B.
Big nade. And Krasnov ahead of the smoke fall blind just holds mouse 1. Will at least confirm a kill, and now Ryu's under a lot of pressure. Player in short, player in apps, but the utility is fantastic. Just to keep him alive for a little bit longer. Shalfie can't claim the kill. It's all Ryu at the back of B. Slicing them open. And suddenly, Smooya and Nickelback have put it together. Another clutch, but now yet again, it's that man Smooya. Gets the first, but 15 HP. It certainly would be a dream. No time to get this plant locked in. No one's peeking him either. The second time of asking, he gets overwhelmed by the USP. We're going to overtime.
NT Smooya. There's only so many 1vx's you can pull out. That one's a little bit too much. And a fantastic B hold. Krasnov goes for 1, but it's Ryu again stepping up. This guy has been phenomenal this entire series for Monte. 2 kills, delays them enough. DemQQ stepping in for his as well.
Can you keep this up if you're forZe? Can you put the pressure on? Do you keep hammering on that accelerator? Because that was working. Pace injections in towards the rounds were creating a lot of openings for this T side. Now, Monte have been able to make this one feel a little bit more flat. 16 needed. Intersection at mid, not yet contested. Smooya can only see window as connector's completely obscured of all vision.
Cities have used 4 of their smokes in the first 40 seconds. They're going to be very light on util. Surprisingly, only 2 kits in play with the OT money. Playing the long game, Gizmy drops the bomb. Flames go forward. The trade is there, but DemQQ is as well. DemQQ has been locking down A round after round on both sides of the server.
Counter-terrorists win.
A good start to OT for Monte.
Well done as well from Gizmy, because he goes blow for blow with Xiaofi. He gets incredibly low, so he just drops an incendiary on the bomb. And now DemQQ's screaming back at forZe. Coach taps Warrior's shoulder just to remain a little bit focused. Might even see a pause coming through.
Is the microphones? Can I hear that on stream? Because I can't hear what they're saying.
No, I can't hear it either.
So I'm sorry if we talk over it because we don't hear that. I'm sure they're all saying nice things. Nice try.
Unlucky.
You'll get him next time. Positive reinforcement, yeah.
Yeah. Kill him with kindness. As the graffitis illustrate. Notice how Monte set themselves up in towards middle, by the way. Smooya's been trying to go for this opening pick, round after round, so they just don't peek him. It's the fast boost in towards ladder as well. Has been a source of strength for Monte because it means they don't have to expose themselves to the Xiaofi angle. This time, Waro wants to go in towards mid. Doesn't happen. Xiaofi's just in connector. Boost up. This Krasnal spotted him. Not 100% sure.
Well, Krasnal was spotted. That's for sure. I don't think he saw anything because he hasn't budged.
Oh, he's been very loud about that rotate.
Krasnal still gets the kill. And Waro catches the timing. I thought Celta was going to catch him there. Xiaofi does eventually find success. Oh, with that one. Oh
dear.
Oh, no. Oh, God. It's fire everywhere.
It's okay. Look, he set Smooya up to grab another kill. It's all by design. Self-barbecue for Xiaofi. Krasnal, about to walk through the smoke, and he's just one-tapped Smooya. Xiaofi was going for the ladder jump. It's all happening here in mid. 40 seconds left. Xiaofi's known. Surely this isn't possible. Krasnal dealt with, but again, blow for blow. Battered and bruised now is Xiaofi. And locked in. Good from Ryu, just not to peek whatsoever. 25 seconds. DemQQ can hold the cross. Out connector. And he needs to try and grab that bomb. And that means that he will give himself over to this angle. Surely spotted. Ryu's just tucked in at the bench. As soon as he hears the plant or the footsteps, he'll give it a swing.
Counter-terrorists win.
NT Xiaofi.
Yeah, this is wild. If you guess I kill instantly, but if I get it done, that's a weird round. I don't know. That's a tough one to really talk through the strategy. Things got a little crazy with some of the timings in mid. Smooya gets one-tapped. I saw when it was like a 2v4 with Smooya alive. He gets that first kill. You start to believe because Xiaofi's got an actual powerful position, even though he's known. It's just painful. And he draws a lot of attention to himself there, which would have set Smooya up to kind of play around that, right? But
Weirdly, the most surprising thing in that round is the fact that Waro's just in connector holding the smoke. Like just on the floor. Like, why is blood in there for so long?
Dude, DemQQ's having a game. Talk about Smooya. DemQQ's doing it too.
Yeah, he's been unreal. And it's just the immediate disengage as well. And now you just leave mid back to this crossfire that's still established by DemQQ, but also Ryu has now stepped in at short. Shelfie's got space under. Is there a world in which they go for this boost again?
Smoke lands. Monte are content just to sit back with the player advantage. Kind of got everything locked down. Re-smoking towards connector just to make it even more painful for forZe to activate. Now going to walk through it. So DemQQ, you want to walk into his den because he has been a menace. Blunted after one. Smooya quick on the trade. You've still got 2 players in A. You've got players in short as well. Making it so difficult to fight through. Smooya's the man to look to do it, but time's running out. A missed shot. A bomb spotted. Smooya can't get it done. There's no time. No time, no peek. And you can't be saving on this round.
Bless him. If he had like 3 more seconds, he could have gone B, and he realized that, and then no one's peeking him CT. He just wags his crosshair around. Yeah, great hold again from DemQQ. And Monte, this adjustment just to hold mid really passively, but have it multi-layered with player in towards ladder and Krasnal. This round it was Ryu that steps in at short, but you've got Woro floating between jungle and connector to make sure that it is heavily reinforced. It was just the perfect amount of remaining in control of middle. You're still actively fighting for it, but you're not allowing opportunities. For example, a fast play to catch you off guard with Celta running up short. Shelfie catching you out of that middle angle where he crosses beyond the mid box, or allowing any cheeky plays for Smooya to get involved and strike you down. So yet again, it's this on the fly accountability being taken by Monte, which has put forZe on the deficit. And where they were in the lead, they now need to force OT 3 times over. They cannot make a single mistake.
Well, they're going to be splitting A, which actually could be a good call. The defenders are both under shadow. Oh, this is weird. They drop into them. Did they spot the second player? Well, now you know. Flash is good. He's got to clear Shelfie, and he's making that difficult. But they managed to breach a 2v2. Smoke lands at CT, so Woro has some space to work with. Oh, it is blowed. And Celta sprays them both. Beautiful work on the smoke. So forZe will keep kicking.
It's the double under Palace play is absurd how effective it actually becomes. The fact that Shelfie grabs another kill right before he's taken to the grave is huge for forZe. And then by that point, your rotations are there, the numbers are dwindled for Monte, and Celta locks it in. So confusing and claustrophobic for Monte to clear out all those angles, and the fact that it takes Woro jumping out from Palace with the AWP to clear Shelfie is a testament to how effective that position was. 1 step in the right direction. 2 more needed for forZe. Otherwise, Monte win the series 2-0.
It's that double AWP again as well. One on each bomb site. Monte prioritize mid control, which they are going to get pretty freely. Although Shelfie will start to have a little poke through short. He's not peering too deeply, so he's not going to see Gizmy walk. Smooya wanted to have a look, but Gizmy hears that nade landing. He's doing his best to keep his UK counterpart at bay. Oh, good tag. Smooya put on notice. DemQQ felt like he had something going, but Smooya just peeks him.
It's a really interesting round out of Monte. They tried to fake A to get the spacing towards mid and then come up connector and actually hit it as a bit of a double pump. But Nickelback just wide in the open. Immediate trades. But again, you're giving all this leverage for Smooya just to continue on peaking. We're in a really tough clutch. One in which, ultimately, I don't think will happen. 30 seconds, got to get the bomb at ramp. It's a nice nade on towards Celta, but again, he could be the contact or the swivel with Smooya, and there's just so many nades. Lands in a Warriors position. 5-7 out, Smooya's screaming at him. War's aren't done yet.
Nice little 3K from Smooya. Despite getting legged, he still remains proactive. And he needs to when he's being such a big influence in the server. Almost a 2.0 KD. Now we're just one round away from double OT. So a chance presents itself full force to keep this game going. Monte out the gate looking like they want to potentially split B. Looking for mid control first.
Smooya. He's just everywhere. He needs to be. Flashbang will force him back off the line, but Gizmy doesn't swing with it. He'll wait. He'll buy his time. Smooya just checking underneath the mid box to see if he can spot any pixels of feet. Great nades again. On towards these underpass players. Gizmy swings, and that's the information. Smooya pushed up towards the top of ladder. The molly's not going to spread all the way to him, but it does give Monte a lot of coverage here in mid.
Yeah, this now gets a little bit weird. But Smooya, he loves to get a bit cheeky with it, playing around the smokes. Retreats in towards short. Well, Sharfie looks to be the one to keep an eye on middle. But Monte have disconnected from it. They've fallen back. Oddly enough, Warrior is the one that's kind of sitting here as the lurk.
I was hoping for this. Oh, he's missed. Oh, dear. Missed opportunity. And now to near spots. Monte flooding out of A main. Molly will spread to him. That will get him off the angle, but no kills. 20 seconds. Monte, you got to plant the bomb. You got to find a way in. Maybe it's through Krasnal. Good collection on towards Nickelback, but through jungle, they line up for Shalfie. And he's not done there. Bomb denied. We're going to another overtime unless Monte are being given these fights not to be. Especially with Celta all the way over at B. We're running it right back.
Just left it too long. Run out of time. Couldn't find the space. No util. That was a beautiful lineup. Just needed a smoker and molly just towards jungle just to give them the room for the bomb plant, but they couldn't get it done. So 2 flawless halves from each team. The question becomes, how do we break through this T side?
Oh, this game's going to get really weird. Oh, look at this double push. Smooya's underpass holding, and Nickelback's thinking about progressing forward. At the same time, Ryu's dropping utility. They're out B, Monte. But they haven't got the bomb.
Yeah, so they're going to take the site, kind of. Kind of, because Shalfie's able to get 1.
Wait.
Nickelback's shown himself. Needs to win this duel. Oh, what? Swings back onto Gizmy. Ryu's looking for the trade, does find it. Waro, meanwhile, picks up Smooya. That's massive. And a second from Waro. So Celta needs a 1v3, and I don't think he's at all aware of DemQQ's position. Locks it in.
This is such a weird round. Like, you've got the double push underpass. You've then got just the pivot on towards Gizmy, where you drop the bomb and you feel like they're in control. And Waro, who was lurking underpass in the previous round, is now top mid, and he's found Smooya. Like, there's no way you expect an AWP holding that angle.
Yeah, that deserves a WTF. We're getting into the The real grit of it.
Day 7, that's my first F-bomb on Pro League.
I had my first F-bomb on the weekend as well at Atlanta. Look at us go. DemQQ holding for the aggression. Precise with it. Not ready for Shelfie though.
Meanwhile, look at mid. Again, just being taken. Warrior, this time the point man. Oh, hello, Krasnell. Oh, goodbye, Krasnell. Felt like he really had that opportunity, and now Shelfie in Connector's going to go blow to blow with Warrior potentially, if he's not careful. Meanwhile, you still got the threat of Smooya on B. This round is getting really complex once again. There's so many moving parts and moving pieces, but Celta's up close and deals with Ryu on the fade. It's this time Warro lurking for a smoking connector. The bomb's coming through mid. Nickelback could deny everything if he's not careful.
Yeah, he missed the timing though.
Speaking of timings.
Oh. Never mind. Gizmy's been good. This one would be too much to ask of him.
Counter-terrorists win.
Big round from Nickelback. 16 apiece.
Now the next weird question is one round on the T side enough for OT, right? Obviously, you want more if you're Monte. This came in with a blow for blow. The initial exchange is going in favor, but Shelfie retreating from ramp all the way to CT. Just freed up the players that were rotating and leaning heavily over towards B just to flex and go in towards jungle. And again, it's forZe that are not fighting for this mid control early, something that Monte are adjusting to. It's a taste of their own medicine now.
We've got the double off on the T side coming out. I imagine there's a spare rifle to go collect.
You'd hope so.
Surely. Maybe Krasnell's just gonna hang out. Lucky that there's nothing behind that flashbang, or he would have been in trouble.
Oh, go on, spam it. Spam it, Nickelback. Oh, and he does. No kill. A lot of damage on towards Roro, but weirdly enough, it doesn't really matter. He's the AWPer. Nickelback's just revealing himself once more. They're worried about ladder here as well, forZe. There's actually a player in the jungle smoke. Oh. Krasnell deals with Celta. He's trying to get freaky with it. DemQQ on the angle. Nickelback aware. All these fights continuously taking place by Murder Hole.
forZe made the wrong call. They're rotating 2 players extra to A.
Yeah, but you got 2 orbs going out B.
Well, more AWP, more good. So they say, Warrior's low HP. He's the bait. He's just the one to take the space. Oh,
Sure.
he's a bait, but he's got like a few hooks in him. And Shelfie bites straight down into it. Bomb planted. Now you got 2 AWPs in the post plant. Suddenly, doesn't feel too bad. Can lock off a couple of angles. Smooya has to try and retake with his. They're not giving him an inch. Ryu catches off Nickelback, and it's a double retake from the markets. A flash actually blinds Tania. Moro finds his, and a follow-up. Massive round from Moro, and that's 2 T rounds from Monte.
This game is just complete chaos, and it kind of goes against everything you sort of expect in OTs, but I guess when you're this deep into a series, everything kind of goes out the window. There's that shot, by the way. Krasnell on towards Celta, and Warro being diligent. I was giggling about that gun just flying into space, but Warro claims a lot. Sick transition from our observers, of course. Monte, you draw a couple of rounds on that T side. Could this be the difference? Warro is now taking fights in towards mid. Nickelback might be able to grab him, and he does.
Nice open up. Can they close her?
They barely know her.
It's gonna be A. The DemQQ lies in wait.
And Ryu has pushed B apps. It's a lot of info. Immediately, you're going to see Gizmy going over towards A to help out DemQQ, surely, alongside Krasnal. I guess you are worried about mid a little bit, but the rotations, it feels like they will be here in time.
Oh, just about. Gizmy's got some good util.
And he's dead.
Never mind, he's dead. DemQQ needs to do it all. That's a good start to it. Krasnal supporting, but the flames flush him forward. There is still this flank. Ryu can be the one that ends this round. The bomb yet to be planted, and they've just come from this position. Oh, he can end it all. No, he's spotted, but he still finds the kill. Bomb not planted. And it's going B. Shalfie's just bailed with the bomb and going solo B.
Oh, Krasnal's locked in as well. And Smooya now needs to pick and choose which fight to take. By just him being here, he eliminates them from denying that bomb. And now Shalfie's stepped in at short. He's taken all of this space. He's playing incredibly close up. He'll give it a jiggle in a second and deem that it's clear. And then he'll know. He's got the info. They are both coming in from market.
Could just smoke defuse this.
They will.
It's planted in such an odd spot that it's kind of hard to spam. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's easy, but there's enough time, surely. Kid on Ryu. So the defuse will come through. Nice try, but the smoke too hard to deal with. And Monte will find series point.
Fair play to forZe for even putting themselves in that scenario. The fact that Smooya has gone from Tetris to Sandwich to Under Palace, and he's brought the two players on A very committed in towards A to give Shalfie an outlet to plant on B in the first place is huge. If Smooya is able to grab one more kill, it's asking an awful lot from him, but that obviously makes the after plant a hell of a lot easier. He even give the edge to forZe. There's Monte, who yet again put themselves in a position too close. It has to be forZe that need to find success with two chances.
A lot of mid presence. Smooya takes the opening kill. A boost up. Krasnal's looking for it, but progressing further. Smooya still gets the kill with the Tech 9. And he's not done.
Oh my god.
He is not done. Bomb still has to be planted. This can get out of hand.
It's fine. Should be fine. Shafi has even heard the jump and he's just moved. Drop a flash in towards connector. Keeps himself safe and also keeps himself closely tethered with his teammates. Incredible off angle. forZe want more.
Now, if you're like me, you're sitting at home, really want to go to the bathroom, you're praying Monte can close this in one and we go OT again.
Smooya is just so good at finding these multi-kills. Like, it feels like his days are numbered in connector there. As soon as the rifle player falls, he swaps to a Tech 9, he's able to just about get that kill, and he just hits the AWP shot on short like it's nothing.
All spotted.
Shot.
Huge opening kill.
Oh, he wants more. Look at this from Warrow. This is cheeky. I don't think Shalfie's potentially going to be ready for this whatsoever. However, Warrow, you're being so loud, Warrow. That's a complete overstep.
Gizmy at least is there to plug it. Finds that kill back. We're getting a little too silly. The advantage is still with Monte. forZe very layered over towards B. So I'm just going to walk up catwalk. Krasnal has a great angle to do with this. Oh, the timing.
I think I saw him.
Oh, it's perfect. Tane doesn't clear. And Smooya, the clutch king of Mirage. A 1v4 required from him. He has pulled up 2 incredible clutches so far.
Oh, no.
It is barreling flashbangs in his face. He is covered in white, and he doesn't like it. Has to walk through the grey screen. He's lost. Sauce everywhere. H even tags him. And for everything magical Smooya has pulled up, this looks like it's going to be the end. A second HE, and it's Gizmy to close it. Monte, take it in two.
Yeah, give him hell, Gizmy. Because he was doing it right back to you, wasn't he? Incredible stuff, though, from Smooya. Just to even make that contestable, it requires double OT, but Monte are just about to get both of those.